So I can tell you. I can tell you why that didn't work.
Because it's gone to the wrong button.
It's
been assigned to the
button
wrong
would have
button.
been assigned to the wrong thing. That's what happens when I take a few days off.
Well, yeah, I assumed that's what had happened. I just forgot I needed to fix it after yesterday's stream.
I did the live stream on Sunday all by myself. I didn't have to call you.
What? You didn't actually? Yeah. So.
Thank you. If you've just joined us, this is the Well Done Ollie stream for doing a live stream.
Well done.
Thanks, man.
I was thinking about, like, how am I going to start this stream? Because this is, it's Pete's last stream here at WrestleTalk, because unfortunately Pete is leaving us. So it's a very sad show, but it'll be a celebratory show.
But it'll be a happy show.
It's going to be a happy show because we're going to have a fun time and everything.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet. So we're going to have a few people dropping in and out for the next hour or so.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think, I was like, how am I going to start this show? And I thought, what we should do is we should have Pete outside the room and me and Ollie can recreate the call.
That's fun.
And we were like, you've done such a good job over the last 5.5 years. We were wondering whether you wanted to sod off full time.
or offer a new contract. Okay. Oh no, it's all. No, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah,
it's fun.
So thanks, Pete.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
Don't end the stream now.
No. That's it, thanks.
That's everything. We also ask, if you want to send your well wishes to Pete or share your favourite Pete memories, you can do. It's wrestletalk.com/support. Read out all of them before the end of the show. I'm going to do a few of them now because we've had quite a few messages in already.
Amazing. Wow, thank you.
So Chris is here to say, greetings, Pete. I want to thank you for all your dedication, creative, entertaining, insightful, passionate content and irreplaceable memories that have given us over the past 5 years. It was an absolute pleasure to work together with you when I was part of the mod team. Thank you so much again for the opportunity to do so. You'll be deeply missed, my friend, but I look forward to seeing your future work and I wish you all the success in the next steps. #, thank you, Pete.
Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you, Chris.
Gonna get a lot of this now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say thank you a lot.
This is what happened when Dan, we had the 1-2 punch of like Dan taking a step back.
He never left though. He's still he was still here on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks after he left.
But he was milking those goodbyes, though, wasn't he? On the street. He was milking the goodbyes, wasn't he? All sending your ultra chats to tell me how good I am. I'll be back on Sunday. I saw something as well that Richie G, producer Rich, has spent the last 6 months working on that new intro for the podcast.
Yeah. And now Dan and me are gone.
We had it for about 2 weeks, and you two of you are gone.
I was wondering, when's that going to change? I wonder if it'll be 2025.
That'll probably be when I get around to it. Yeah.
Let's not rush it.
Yeah. It took him 6 months to do that one.
He wasn't exclusively working on it. He's a very good editor.
He's working on many projects at the same time.
Also, welcome. Social Media Abby is in the room with us as well. Thank you very much for joining us today. Do you want to share your Pete memories before we move on?
Pete memories.
Oh, God.
Pete memories.
Haven't got any. Not one.
No.
Where'd you go for lunch?
Just across the bridge.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I got a burger. Just to change it up,
Pete memories. I haven't been involved in as many Pete memories as everybody else, not being in the office all the time. And I don't know that there's one that I want to pinpoint to everybody. But I can tell everybody categorically, Pete is one of the nicest human beings I have ever met in my entire life. And we said this the other day, it's like, it feels like you're just like not going to be around and you cease to exist, which is not the case.
Going by Sullivan's tweet.
I was going to say,
Sullivan's Instagram story might make it sound like I'm dead.
However, he had to put out a retraction Instagram story to be like, just so we're all clear, Pete hasn't died.
Pete hasn't died.
But not only has he been wonderful to work with, but he is a wonderful friend. And I'm going to miss you on a Wednesday when I come in. And I'll go, oh, where's Pete? I'm going to message you every Wednesday and be like,
I hope so.
Miss you.
Yeah. I'll do the same.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Let's do that.
Very sweet. Thanks, Abby.
Anonymous here says, Pete, you have been my favourite member of the WrestleTalk family, and you and Luke have given me some light in dark days with the Monday Night War. Thank you for everything, my dude, and see you, Space Cowboy. Bang.
Thank you.
Well, that's an important point, though, just to get some actual plugs in there.
Business head.
Business.
You're leaving, but you're technically on content for the next 3
I
months.
was going to say, it's weird. I'm leaving. I'm on TLC this Sunday. We're on Monday Night War every week for the next 3 months.
Because we finished recording it last week. We filmed like all 12 episodes of it. And then the last episode, we were like, when does this even go out? Is it Christmas?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, when's this go? I think it might be
episode?
December. So I went, Merry Christmas, I guess.
Which also means that Pete's on content for the rest of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Over on the Patreon page.
On Patreon, that is, yeah. So we did draft day on PFK on Monday, which also means episode 1 is up on Patreon right now as well. And that will be every Monday for the next 3 months or so. It's 12 episodes for the season. So yeah, I'll still be here-ish, sort of.
What oddly sprang to my mind this morning when I was thinking about this show was I was going to try and find a Dance Chopper t-shirt.
Nice.
Because I think we didn't put any Dance Chopper stuff in the memorial.
Well, Pete's trying to scrap it from history.
I did think... I mean, there were so many things that I wanted to include in that because I basically sourced all of the clips that went in that video and then sent them to Adam Whitney and went, make a video. Here's all the clips. And there were so many that I didn't put in and I was like, I should have put this one in. But also time. Because we didn't have to. I didn't want it to be like a 5-minute thing, which it could have been.
Don't want the director's cut.
No, exactly. Yeah, release the Pete cut of that. But it was like the stuff with like Michael Oku getting frustrated about me saying tweener would have been a great clip. I wanted a clip of Massive Pipe Bomb and just me laughing at the side when you said it's more iconic than the pipe bomb. It was us three on TLC, and you said it's more iconic than the pipe bomb, and me just dying of laughter. I wanted that in there. There were so many bits that I wanted to include, and I was like, I can't include everything, so some stuff had to be cut. But
yeah, so I was thinking about if I can try and source a Dance Chopper t-shirt, which I don't think would be particularly possible. I don't think we've got any in the office or anything like that.
I don't think we do anymore.
I don't think there's any up there.
He burnt them.
No. Yeah, I did.
And then I was like, oh no, what I should wear is who's got 2 thumbs up and likes a thumbs up.
That's a deep cut, though. I don't know if people would get that one.
But I was like, I wanted to wear that just for me.
Yeah.
Because did you design that?
Designed? I was across it, and there was a design, and I was like, hey guys, what do we think? And we're like, I mean, it's not right, but...
Sure.
We're in the pandemic now.
Yeah. I believe the feedback was it needs a pop of color. So then there was a colored version, and then it was like, what do we think of this? And then there was basically no response. I was like, I guess we're doing it. Here it is, everybody. And it sold great.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I thought it's going to break through to the mainstream.
You did think that. True story.
Who's got
2 thumbs
Who's
up?
got 2 thumbs and likes the thumbs up?
Yeah.
Because it's like who's got 2 thumbs up? This
Who's got 2 thumbs and is cool? This guy.
Who's got 2 thumbs and blank?
Yeah.
This guy.
But now it's like it's even better because you're doing the same joke twice.
Yeah. It was a very good show.
Thanks, man.
I think it just came at
it
just came at the wrong time.
it wasn't ahead of its time.
It wasn't for March 2020. Is really when that joke was not for.
Yeah.
What was it riffing off of?
Nothing.
Was it part of the Dance Chopper?
No.
I think you just wanted thumbs up on videos. So you were like, who got 2 thumbs and likes the thumbs up the video was like
I could have sworn it was part of something.
Well, it was part of a storyline. Like the reveal was, I think it was the Dance Chopper stuff, and I said no. And then I said, who's got 2 thumbs and likes the thumbs up?
Well, you didn't want to dance anymore?
Yeah.
You wanted to do thumbs up?
I wanted to do thumbs up instead. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to do it, not because you told me to do it.
Right. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, that was
the
a
whole
sound story.
It was a fine story. Yeah.
There was no Ollie Authority stuff.
No, there wasn't.
None of the LIJ.
There was I did send a couple of clips that I sent to Whitney. Didn't make it in either, but like the Ollie Authority promo that I cut originally when I joined the Ollie Authority, and then the LIW promo as well.
Great promo.
Yeah. It's pretty good. That as well was really cool. There was so much live reaction stuff. Me dressing up as Nikki Bella. Yeah. And Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy for the Elimination Chamber, which is
well.
Weird. And I didn't realize how much I was the butt of the joke of everything until going through all these clips. I'm like, wow, I really did a lot of stuff.
No. You were amongst the joke.
Yeah, because we all made tits of ourselves.
Oh, of course you did. Yeah, but me more so, I think.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm an ass man.
Yeah, I think it's because it gets to you.
All right, yeah.
It gets to you more.
Well, I play it up more, I think. Yeah. To be clear, I'm fine with all of it. And I had a very good time the whole time.
We had when you made the announcement, we were in our team meeting, we made the announcement, and Sullivan has been on this real stretch at the moment of when he's writing scripts for sponsor reads. He's been so hell-bent on making you a baby.
Yes.
And
he wanted to make me a baby.
He wanted to make you a baby. And I don't know why.
He just thinks it's funny.
He's just like, it'd be so funny if Pete's a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? And he's like, because he doesn't realize he's not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that the joke? He's like, and he's got a baby phone.
Yeah.
You're like, how's this going to help us sell Surfshark?
It's like, but Pete's going to be a baby and it'll be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And someone made the comment in the team meeting at the end, was just like, it's not because Sullivan keeps trying to make you a baby.
I did say that was the first thing I said to Sullivan, because he'd been away for the Fringe through all of August. And when he came back to the office afterwards, I said the first thing was, and he was like, "Oh man, really, really sad to hear that you're leaving." And I was like, "Yeah, but that means now you don't get to script me as a baby anymore. So you're gonna have to find somebody else, buddy." I don't know who that's going to be. It might be you.
I'll probably be me.
You might be the baby now.
Yeah.
Well, I think we own your likeness, so we can Photoshop, AI generate
awesome.
baby.
It's like Disney
feet.
contracts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's in all of.
I mean, I don't remember signing that. So if we
No,
could...
it's very tiny.
Okay, yeah. So if we can,
It's actually invisible ink on the back of the PDF. You have
so
to
if we
print
could,
it out.
if we could go through that, after this stream, that'd be cool.
Nah, it's done.
Have to talk about.
It's in the ether now. It's in the cloud.
Also, hi, Alex.
Alex has joined the room.
Hey,
Alex.
Salesman Alex. We're just talking about sponsorships. You'll be pleased.
We
to
were.
know.
Just talking about Sullivan's scripting of me all the time and how I'm a baby.
Yep.
It's great. Love it. He did.
What are we going to do without baby Pete?
I know. Who's going to be the next baby? Also, Sullivan just said he always liked to make me like the butt of the joke in sponsors because I'm such a good sad clown. Was his phrasing that I'm very good at being a sad clown. So he always made me one. So
I think
whether
you're
a baby or otherwise,
a great sad clown, and then your other archetype would be serious promo guy. So that's
which I
two good
think,
types.
in direct contrast to silly promo guys,
Yes.
made it work better.
Yeah.
When I'm very serious and you guys are like, no.
It's one of the things that I've really loved about working with you over the last 5 and a bit years is that Ollie and I's, our first instinct on anything we do is like, well, how can we make this silly? It's like, how can we do this so that we don't take it seriously?
Yeah.
Because I think, coming from the generation of the 90s kids, if you take something seriously, you're lame. So
You are.
yeah, it's lame to care about things. So our first natural instinct is like, what can we do to make this silly so we don't look like we care, and therefore it's going to be a bit silly, and then we're not going to be accused of being lame. But you have the obviously was like, no, let's take it seriously, and that's always made things better. Like when we did that math, because you did the math versus pipe bomb stuff, which was to lead to the big news revamp.
Well, the WrestleMania.
The WrestleMania,
Sorry, not
sorry,
math
math versus
pipe
pipe bomb, absolutely, yeah.
But the WrestleMania
the
saga.
pipe bomb is what
The
I was
pipe
thinking.
bomb
Of, 'cause it
saga.
ends with the pipe bomb
All that,
saga, and
yes.
the WrestleMania saga. You just took the whole thing completely seriously, and it made it so much better than if we'd been put in charge of it, because we'd have just done nothing but silly jokes.
That's the thing, though, is because it's so inherently stupid, you can take it seriously and it's still funny, because the joke is you're taking it seriously on a thing that is really stupid. If it's something that's really stupid and you take it stupid, that can be funny as well. But I like the contrast of being very serious about a thing that is essentially a high five. And it taking over the company is really stupid.
The when Abby said favorite specific memories, obviously there's loads, but one of the ones that always comes to my head recently is the Tempest turn in that storyline and him looking at you and you selling it was just such a good performance. That bit, 15 seconds of Tempest rising and you reacting to it. It's like the highest art we've ever done.
It is the best bit of the whole saga.
It's I mean, I don't know how. I've had fans come up to me and say that bit was like really sad and poignant. I was like, yeah, it was. And me and Luke weren't really in that shot.
I think it's always a testament when Harriet does reactions to things. Because if Ollie and I had done that, there's no need to do reactions videos of that.
Yeah, probably not.
Harriet wouldn't need to do reactions. But when you take it seriously, it's when fans might care about things.
Exactly, yeah.
Otherwise, because when me, Laurie and Ollie do something, it's just like, well, we've got a big giant Kevin Nash cardboard cutout. How can we incorporate this into something? It's like,
how many nose rings can we fit on ourselves while we say, give me what I want? You know?
Forgot about that.
That's a fun bit. Yeah.
Doddy here says, Pete, you have been a genuine person on and off screen. You'll be missed on my GM 3 count and all your backstage things. Your masterpiece has to be the video essay on Roman's title reign. Phenomenal piece of work. For last time, I'm an ass man.
I'm an ass man.
That's twice so far. Wonder what we'll get to by the end of the stream. Thank you. That Roman video was a lot. Took me a very long time to do, but I'm really happy with it. Thanks. I'm glad that people like it because I really enjoyed making it. It's great.
You were working on that for
a while.
Yeah, how many days did you originally say that was going to take?
Don't think about it. It's fine.
About 5 days, I think you said. How long?
About
a month.
Yeah. And that was not exclusively working on it, but basically anytime I had a free minute, I was working on it.
And sometimes you got Tempest to do bits as well.
100%. He watched the entirety of the bad year, of the Bloodline story, and I skipped ahead straight to because I got to WrestleMania 37. I want to say I'd already watched because I went through and watched every single SmackDown and Raw in that time period. Obviously, skipping all the non-Bloodline stuff, and got to WrestleMania 37, and then I hit a bit of a wall, and I was like, I had a crisis. I was like, I'm not going to get this done in time. I'm only on WrestleMania 37. Oh God, what am I going to do? And then I spoke with you about it, and you were like, why don't you get Tempest to help out? And I was like, okay, Tempest, watch from WrestleMania 37 to WrestleMania 38. I'll skip straight to Sami Zayn joining in the Bloodline story. Thanks, buddy. He's never let me forget that.
Because that was originally meant to be an hour-long video essay.
Yeah. I said it would be like an hour. And then I started writing and I was like, oh, God. And you guys don't even know. I cut out so much of that video. Yeah. There are so many thoughts I had that I did not get to say because it would have been way too long. And then it would have been way too expensive to make. But I think, yeah, I think we got the best of both worlds of what I wanted, which is like a 7-hour masterpiece, not that, versus actually something that is actually consumable. I think it turned out really well. So I'm happy with it.
It's good you got it done before because you've been wanting to do that for like a year and a half.
I wanted to do it for WrestleMania 39 because that was when the Bloodline story was finishing. And then it didn't, which actually gave me the opportunity to then do it the following year after it finished at Mania 40, which actually worked out all right in the end. So I guess they were right. Ugh.
Are there any subjects? Obviously, that was the big one, but was there anything else that came close? Like, oh, I'd love to do a video essay on that or this.
I don't think so. The main two were the Anoa'i family, which is what we did with Bloodline Family Explained. Fall of the McMahon family was another one that I think was very interesting, and the Roman Reigns one. Those were like the three, like, these are the ones that I care about the most kind of thing. There are some that we had in the pipeline and might still be coming out in the future, which I will not spoil, that I think sound really fun. I think they're going to be really good when they get made. Yeah, I don't think there was anything that like a burning like, oh, I'm really sad I didn't get to make that. Because really what I wanted to make was the Roman Reigns video, which got made. So I'm like, yes, cool. Check that off the list.
Anonymous here said, I got back into wrestling about 5 years ago, and WrestleTalk has played a huge part in my journey. I want to thank you, Pete, for the joy he's brought to WrestleTalk, partsFUNknown, etc. Happy birthday, Pete. Now dance, Chopper, dance.
No.
All of the bits
but thank
that you
you
don't like anymore. Happy birthday, Chopper.
Happy birthday is my favourite of them, though. How did Happy Birthday Pete start?
Okay, here we go. So this is a bit that had existed before I worked here in a separate friend group and happened again by accident with no correlation between the two, and I don't know how it happened. So one of my friends one day in like 2016 just tweeted me publicly and just said, happy birthday, Pete, on not my birthday. Just because he thought it was funny. And loads of other people saw it and joined in and it became a thing. And I was like, that's a funny bit, whatever, moved on. Then I started working here and completely separately, no mention of this bit ever existing or whatever. In 2019, it was coming close to my birthday. I just started working full-time here. And we were talking about schedules for the coming weeks and whatever. And I said, oh, maybe we could do something on the Monday because the Monday is my birthday. And this was on like the last like Thursday or Friday of the week or whatever. So it's right at the beginning of the next week. Maybe Monday's my birthday. Maybe we could do something with that on like a live stream or something, part of a story or whatever. And then you guys were like, wait, it's your birthday on Monday. I was like, why didn't you say something? Yeah. Why didn't you tell us? I'm like, well, it's not not a big deal. Like, it's fine. It's just my birthday, whatever. It was like, and then the flip happened, and then you guys took that and ran with it and went, oh my God, will you shut up about your birthday? God, will you just drop it for a second? And then it became happy birthday, Pete, all the time when it wasn't my birthday. So 2 completely different scenarios, and it happened twice.
Well, there's another part to it that drove that. Do you remember? So at school, at my school, we always used to sing "Happy Birthday" every day to Dr. Lapine.
That's so dumb.
I know, he was a history teacher.
Yeah.
Really nice guy, but in
Yeah.
year 10, that was a rough period for teachers. And we broke him, and he came in and he screamed at us, "It's not my birthday!"
Yeah.
And, awful, but it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. So I'd always thought the idea of consistently saying happy birthday to someone was very funny. And yeah, probably push that forward.
You probably pushed that forward. Yeah, all right.
EJO says, "G'day, Pete. All the best, mate. You're going to crush it wherever it happens to be. Treat yourself to another Avatar The Last Airbender binge. You deserve it. Clap, 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 clap." And Walter Oswald, who's been a member for 34 months in a row, says, "Happy birthday, Pete. We will miss you."
Thank you.
Oh, Evan Wright, can't wait for the Pete Quinnell shoot interview on Talk is Jericho.
On Talk is Jericho, of all places.
Yeah, not even Chris Van Vliet.
I'll go to Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All seriousness, WrestleTalk is the only thing I've consistently followed for the better part of a decade, and for the last 5 years, you've made it so much better. I'm assuming that's directly to you. Jam that jam, and happy birthday, Chopper.
Thank you.
Gig of Arabia, before you go, sing Assman for us. No need to.
I'm an ass man.
So that you filmed that at your parents'
It's
house
at my parents' house. Yeah.
in the pandemic.
Yeah. Maybe. That's
What
at
did
my
they
parents'
think?
house. They didn't. I
They
said
didn't know?
No. I said I'm going upstairs to film this. Do not come upstairs for the next couple hours.
I bet they're like, sure, Pete.
I'm cleaning my room.
Well, they saw because I had to get the bits delivered that I was wearing, so they'd seen like what I was gonna wear for it, and I was like, I have to explain this is for a music video for my job. It's very stupid, but I am gonna have to film this upstairs. Please don't disturb me. Please don't. And I shot all of it and sent it to editor Rich, who edited it, and he said, "We need more." So then I had to reshoot again.
What were the bits? What were the reshoots?
What was the reshoots? What was the Snyder cut reshoots?
The iconic shot was in the reshoots.
That one. I won't press the
Yeah,
button again.
don't press the button again. But the looking backward shot, that was in the reshoots. That wasn't there originally.
The death on your face in that is. You look like a broken man.
Because I did it and I was like, oh god, this is going on the internet
forever.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm naked in one of those live streams in the pandemic.
Yeah, you are.
Like with just
Fully?
the belt.
Yeah.
Laurie set us like a Taskmaster style challenge thing,
Uh-huh.
and it was recreate the HBK belt pose.
Nice.
Because you were the champion at the time, so you had to do it with the championship belt.
Yeah.
We were given like 4 minutes to do it, because my one was the Rock with the bum bag.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So I had to go find a bum bag from somewhere.
Yeah.
But yours was to recreate the Shawn Michaels pose, the Playgirl one.
I was so scared about it.
Yeah. No
Your
kidding.
knob's so massive, like it's going to fall underneath the belt or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gig of Arabia continues. I've looked for the video. For all my digging, I've been unable to uncover its hiding spot. Are you trying to hide it from us, Pete? You can't hide it forever. Obviously, referring to the Assman video.
It's in a news video.
Thank you, Pete. You've been great, and you will be missed. So that came up when we were looking for the clips to send. We were like, well, we've got to put Assman in there. And you were like, I don't know what news video is in. I was like, it's all right. It'll be saved in G Drive anyway.
It's saved somewhere on Google Drive, and lo and behold, it was.
No, but I was like, if you just type Assman into our Google Drive, there are 2 videos. One of which is the full version, and the other one is
I'm an ass man.
which I'd clicked out.
That's 4 now.
That's the one
That's
I'd clicked
4.
out for the old StreamYard days.
Yeah. That's
What a legacy.
Alex, do you want to swap in? Tell Pete how much you love him.
I will.
One second.
Oh,
One
okay.
second. What a leg, RC.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you very much.
like
Love you,
assy. Oh, thanks, Abby. Love you too.
Get some good social content for that.
Yeah, we can talk all we want about high art with the WrestleMania Saga or the Roman Reigns video. Really, my legacy is the Assman video.
Oh yeah,
That is a great sign of range. Like what a varied career.
Yeah.
It's what I'll be putting on your reference form for your new job.
Your CV. It's very broad. It's very broad.
So's the CV. Hey! Anyway, the Decadena here said, wishing you all the best in the future, Pete. From CLC to Survival Series to the epic Roman Reigns video and your iconic watch-along reactions. You've always been a joy to watch on the channel. You'll be greatly missed. Thank you for being awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, what's your favourite live reaction? Because you have had quite a few.
In hindsight, WrestleMania 39, when I'm furious at Cody Rhodes losing. That is the best thing I've ever done.
That's range right there.
And that, I mean, we did that in the reacting to every Roman Reigns title defense video that we did. And watching it back is so funny because I am so angry. So furious. I'm so still for so long. And then when I start talking, it's just swear words. And I'm so angry and it's so funny in hindsight. Yeah, it's brilliant. That and honestly, Jay pinning Roman at Money in the Bank 2023.
Yep.
That was a great
yeah.
moment
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. It's Laurie Blaze! Hey, Laurie.
He is still sometimes in wrestling content.
He still exists.
Yeah.
It's fun that that's the front of your show reel is just you swearing at the camera
Yeah.
and getting angry.
Yeah,
If that's the
100%.
best thing you've
I
done.
really liked in the video we did do. It starts off with the, so who's that guy bit, and then you guys calling me on air, and then the first bit of actually me doing content with audio is me losing my shit at Monday Night War. Why can't I play this game? That's the first actual clip of me. It's great.
Favorite freakouts.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Good.
Alex, you want to share any Pete memories?
Yeah, so it's been brief. I joined in December.
Yeah,
so it's been
not been
short,
very long.
but goddamn has it been sweet. I think favourite one for me, my first sort of live reactions event we did was the Royal Rumble. And just seeing you in your element reacting to the show, just watching you watch wrestling, it's more compelling than it sounds. Like actually seeing Pete there in watching something that you love, I was like, yeah, I get it. This guy loves his wrestling. It was just awesome seeing you in your element.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Thanks,
love
man.
That should be the
was fun.
tagline for our future live reactions. It's more compelling than you think.
It's better than you think, guys. Promise. Yeah. It's better than you think. That's what I tell all the brand sponsors.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Honestly.
Yeah, we do these comedy sketches.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
It's good. It's actually good. Honestly, no, it's actually good. It's all right, you know.
Brilliant.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Just throw it on in the background.
And
Thanks,
then,
Alex.
And then just the multiple, things, silly stuff you've done in brand deals and sponsorships
Yeah.
for me. And I don't write them. That is Sullivan. So
That is
you can
Sullivan.
blame him for
Yeah.
what he makes you do.
Yeah.
But I just appreciate that you do it.
Yeah.
Because then I
Thanks,
get to send
man.
it to the brand. So
I like the Christmas one the
that's
best.
always fun.
The Christmas one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Christmas songs.
songs.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Genuinely really good. And again, very good performance in there.
Yeah.
Can Sullivan sing the? Do you sing the song? 'Cause
I
we had
sung
to,
the songs.
We had to
Yeah.
figure out how to layer.
Yeah, and it didn't work because I can't sing.
I don't know.
We're at 5.
5 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's not something to help you're becoming a choir boy, right? So
Yes, that's
the,
it.
The singing's
That's
gonna
my
have to
next job
improve.
for sure.
That's where you're going. So
God. Yeah, that was a rough one because Sullivan wrote this script and he was like, "Yeah, you sing these songs." I'm like, "Singing? I didn't sign up for this."
yeah.
And then didn't he go on holiday? So I feel like it was
Yeah.
me and you trying to figure out
Yeah.
that script.
We were trying to get the tone right. I couldn't get it
Yeah.
right. It was really hard. But hey, I got to be a sad clown in it again. So
Again, range.
Yeah,
Put
range.
all of this on your CV. Look at all these roles I've played.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm ready.
exactly.
Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah.
So that Krusty the Clown thing. It's like they've got the range I've got.
Yeah.
While we switch out, because we can have your creator.
Yeah,
sit
my
in,
actual
for
creator.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to just quickly share with you as well, Pete, that when I was making the stream,
Yeah.
we got a little YouTube plugin that says like, these are people search words that people are using for. So if I type in Pete Quinnell, it's like here are all the things people are searching for on YouTube. There were only 2 results.
Yeah.
One was Pete Quinnell, and the other one was Pete Quinnell parkour.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Is that how you're going to
Do
end
a
the stream
flip.
today? You're going to do a flip?
Do a flip.
Oh, finally,
The last-
we
the
can
last
complete
moments.
it.
No.
Finish the story.
Finish the
No.
story.
You did a
Come on,
flip.
Pete.
No.
You did a flip on our merch shoot for us.
I did.
and it was
Yeah.
it was pretty impressive.
I almost landed it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh,
Really
Yeah,
hurt-
Laurie,
really hurt
yeah,
my
let's get
heels.
Laurie in here.
Laurie, you want to come sit in?
Come on in, Laurie.
The creator,
Yeah.
if you go right back to the origins,
The WrestleTalk
he
lore.
created
Made
Pete
it
in his
my
image.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was really
Look
funny.
at him now.
Yeah. Look nothing like
Where
it.
are you going, Pete? Level with me.
Away.
Is it back to Greg's? Can stay
God,
away.
no.
You were also the person who had. Oh no, we don't use the nickname anymore. But you were the person behind Chopper,
Chopper.
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
nickname.
Yeah,
That was true.
because it doesn't suit you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the joke.
And that's why it's stuck.
Yeah.
Didn't
Um,
you have a friend who called someone Chopper as a laugh? That's where
Yeah,
it
that was
came
yeah. We had someone on previous work who was just for some reason called Chopper as well for a little bit of like it only lasted about a week, but I was
Yeah.
like, it's just very funny to call very mild mannered people the Chopper.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been good if it was the Chopper. The whole time. That would have been great.
The Chopper,
Um,
Pete Quinnell.
Yeah, I mean that also I felt like that was non-negotiable when you brought me in. It was like we've got a storyline to bring you in. We're gonna call you Chopper. I was like, all right, cool.
Non-negotiable. Oh, man, no.
You are
Yeah,
called Chopper
to be
now.
fair, it's that or back to Greg's for you.
Exactly right.
Do you want to sling steak bakes to the rest of your life?
You're Chopper now.
Mr. C. Hopper.
Yeah. See, even then, you know what I was saying about being the butt of the joke and everything. Even then, I was Chopper, and then I had the stream where I was sitting in the back and just staring at the camera the whole time. Yeah, right.
yeah!
Remember that one? That was weird. And then when we did the first Screenstalker reveal, and we had the reveal video with me, you, and Val, and we had Val took off the mask, and you took off the mask, and I took off the mask, and then we were like, okay, put the mask back on, Chopper. And then I had to put the mask back on. I'm already the butt of the joke. As soon as I get in here, it's great.
I forgot about that.
Mm.
What was the reason we were not acknowledging?
We were
Yeah.
acknowledging you. We just Laurie just kept telling us that it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Were you on the stream as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was me, and I lasted
We
the
were just like,
entire
"Don't worry
stream.
about him."
Yeah.
I lasted the entire stream, and I barely blinked the whole time, just staring at the camera. And then right at the end, I broke and I started laughing, and you were like, "Get it together!" Because I couldn't stop laughing, and I'm supposed to be deadpan, very serious.
I remember in those first ones we had to do a skit, and I said, Pete Quinnell, double N, double L.
Yeah.
I'd like spelt it in the Jarrett way.
Yeah,
And we couldn't get through that for ages.
yeah. There was a lot of laughter in a lot of those early days. Yeah.
I actually forgot your debut, your bringing into the channel, tied into us doing live streams.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
that's the payoff, is that you joined because we were now able to do live streams on the channel.
Yeah.
Because we moved to the new office.
Mm-hmm. We got the live streaming working.
Because
So who's that guy?
We moved to. Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bit.
Yeah. We're talking about getting the live streaming working. We announced the live
Oh,
streaming working
yeah.
and all that stuff, and then we
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
who's that?
So
guy?"
who's that
guy?
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Because it was Laurie saying, "It's alive! It's alive!" And then you guys saying, "Oh, it's live! It's
Yeah.
live!"
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
We used to be good.
Yeah.
It's
Before we jumped the shark.
The surf
It's
shark.
watchable content.
It's better than you think.
Better than you think. Damango has been a member for 5 months in a row. Said, "Thank you so much, Pete. You brought me. You always brought such an infectious energy to every video you were in. Many well wishes. You will be missed so much."
Thank you.
Tracy has been a member for 12 months in a row. Said, "Thank you, Pete, for more than you know. Your passion and enthusiasm is evident in anything you do. I wish you forever success and happiness. I will miss you."
Thank you.
What's the show you're going to miss the most?
The show, Monday Night War. Not to show favoritism or anything to anybody else that I do shows with, but Monday Night War. Yeah, that show's really special. I think I actually say that when we're wrapping up this season of Monday Night War. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, spoilers. The show ends.
So, spoilers. The show does end. But that was a very, very special show for us in particular, because I think a lot of the times it was I'm featuring on an established WrestleTalk show. So it was I was a news host, or I would fill in for, when we were doing the list articles or the Sunday videos that we were doing and all that stuff. So I was already like established formats that I happened to join when I came in. But Monday Night War was really one where it was like, no, this is our show that we're making, and people wanted to come to watch us specifically, not because it was a WrestleTalk show or a partsFUNknown show or whatever, but because it was our show, and that was very special to me. So probably Monday Night War. We have a lot of fun when we record.
And you took so much pride in sort of crafting the format and making it good.
I said this in the final episode, but it is a case of like there's a lot of people that work behind the scenes on there, you know, whether it's Adam or it's Vinny or it's Courtney or whoever it is. But really, it's all Pete, because the show lives and dies by you making sure that it works.
You guys will figure it out. It'll be fine.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about SD card gate?
This is fresh.
This is
fresh.
This is fresh. Monday Night War is a cursed show.
It is.
We have not had a season of that show go smoothly without any form of technical error, whether that is lost game footage, lost audio, lost video. Something has gone wrong on every single series that we have done.
One time, the entire studio electrics blew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just as
What
we
a time.
started.
Illness, when
illness.
Tempest had to fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a cursed show.
Yeah.
It's nice that we've ring-fenced all of that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
all the
just
other-
in one
emulating
show.
a lot of the other stuff we make.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think maybe this guy's not.
It gives off microwave.
Yeah. That must be it.
And then we filmed this one. We filmed everything over it last week across 3 days with the entire thing. And then we finished like, oh, wow. It kind of went okay.
Yeah, we got through it without any issues.
We got through it. And then we went upstairs and Ben said, oh, one of the audio files isn't... Oh, no, it was on the second day we did. We finished the recording session and Courtney pressed save on the audio recording software and it ran out of battery and died as it was saving.
Yeah.
So when we plugged into the machine, the WAV files were there, but the save files for those WAV files were not there, which means they wouldn't open.
Yeah.
But it did open in VLC, because VLC is
a magic
Dependable
bit of software.
VLC.
Oh, you can always
They
run
have
it.
updated the interface.
I know.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Richard G's like, it's because it runs on Windows technology. He's like, stop pushing your Windows agenda, Rich. But so only one of them worked.
Yeah.
And then we got the other one to work in VLC. So we recorded that audio via OBS. So we now have two
Through
audio
VLC.
files.
Yeah.
So that's great. And then Sullivan came up to me like a day later and was like, oh, I heard about your audio troubles on Monday Night War. And I was like, yeah, it's all right, it's fixed. Like, I thought it was a real, like, the curse is back, but we fixed it. And Sullivan was like, and then Ben walked in and was like, oh no, there's another
more,
audio
actually.
problem. Oh, loads of people are coming in.
Oh my
now.
gosh! So many people.
Ellis,
Hello.
Wes, Adam Whitney, Courtney, and Tempest.
Just in time for all the production mistakes you've made.
Yeah, we were just
It's like
talking
we-
about...
We said it 3 times.
Yeah.
The Beetlejuice effect.
Exactly, yeah. Must be.
Weird.
But Ben's like, oh yeah, there's a problem. The SD card with episodes 4 and 5 on it, the SD card's just failed. It's just corrupted. It doesn't work.
It's not being recognized by any machine. Can't get it to work.
Yeah. And we're like, is it just the little brown, like the grey knobbly thing at the side? Have you just pushed that down?
It's not that.
Have you pushed it back up? Maybe that usually makes it work. And he's like, no, it's not that. So we've been contacting like data recovery specialists. To
Sent
try
an
and,
SD
fix
card
this
off
up.
to them and everything to get it fixed.
To get it fixed. And what we did, because Pete's leaving tomorrow, we were like, well, we need to record a backup in case our backup plan doesn't work. So this morning we sat down and we basically just did live reactions to episodes 4, and we were going to do episode 5 as well.
To the game footage.
To the game footage.
Here's what we were doing at this time doing this thing.
Kind of like what we did with Dan in series 4. And so we were doing that, and then halfway through, we recorded for about 40 minutes, and Pete suddenly realized we were recording reactions to the wrong week. So we were doing it to like episode 7 as opposed to week 7 of the booking. And we're like, oh, okay, we'll need to start again then. So we recorded that for about an hour.
Yep.
And then we had our lunch breaks, got back upstairs, and Pete was sat in front of a computer with this big, like, shocked expression on his face, pointing at it. I was like, what's gone wrong now?
Well, Ben came to me and he just said, the SD card's wrong. And I'm like, what does that mean? What do you mean the SD? What's wrong? What are you talking about? And I was like, Ben, just use words. What are you talking about right now? And he's like, it's the audio footage for episodes 4 and 5. It's on this SD card. And I'm like, I thought we sent off the SD card to get the... What are you talking about? And then he just played it out of the machine, and it was on a different SD card
Wow.
that we just we found.
That is all it is.
It's going to be so much less stressful back at Greg's, isn't it?
I'm not going to Greg's. Just want to clarify that for everybody here. It's not where I'm going.
First passion.
He's going back to his real love. Steak bake.
I'll switch out for Tempest.
Cool.
Reunite LIW.
Awesome.
So the curse.
We thought it wasn't cursed, and then it was cursed, and then it wasn't cursed.
Yeah.
So even when it's not cursed, it is cursed.
Tempo's here, everyone.
Hey!
Woo!
Where's the beers? I thought this was After Dark.
It does feel very after dark. It feels a bit
It does
Christmas
feel after
special.
dark.
doesn't
It
it?
feels like
Yeah.
a Christmas special. We
Yeah,
don't
it
normally
does.
have this many people in a room for an After Dark.
It's crazy.
Anton, who has been a member for 20 months in a row, says, you've been so helpful in my life and helped me through some hard times. I loved all your essays and videos. Can't believe it's over. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
And just talk about the fact that Tempest is catching Pokemon on his phone.
I was pulled on screen at an inopportune moment.
I did say,
that.
I said,
Anyway,
when you're
see you
free.
later, Pete.
Yeah, of course he's still doing it.
Yeah. Just because you brought attention to it doesn't mean I'm going to stop.
Respect.
I'm going to take a
I know I'm
screenshot of it and
talking
send it to
about
Pete.
Greg's, but I'm engaging. Not doing my admin.
Nah.
Like, you just tilt your microphone up a little.
Let's
Go
see
for
what-
it.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see what we got, actually.
Wait, catch it, Tempest.
Yeah, what we catching? It's something. It's actually it's a Diglett. It's a Pete. It's a Pete Pokemon. That's phenomenal. I couldn't have planned
What
that.
timing? Goodness
What
me.
timing?
That's brilliant. Well done.
Everybody who remembers the thing, go to Pete's Twitter and say that, boy, it's nice Pete is having a day out with a picture of Diglett. Do it again. It's
So
a thing
dumb.
again.
Thanks, Terry, for that. God.
Evan here has been a member for 33 months in a row. Said, how could you leave on your birthday? In all serious, thanks, Pete, for all you've done on the channel, and good luck on your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Powerpack90 has been a member for 36 months in a row. Said, I'm going to miss you, Pete. Thank you for the countless memories. One last time, Chopper, last dance.
No. Still no. Not going to dance.
The Phoenix Jacob here said, Pete, I will miss you so much. You and Luke's My GM playthroughs helped me through a dark point in my mental health, and my wife and I still play to this day. Plus, your impeccable taste in music covers has enhanced my own. Now go catch 'em all, Chopper.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Especially Diglett.
Especially Diglett.
Do you want to share your memories, Tempo?
Well, I think the first one I have is from when I was 3.
L.I. dub for life.
Yeah, I mean, God, my memories of Pete. Genuinely, because Pete and I both started doing stuff here on the website, which is something that often feels like it's in the background of a lot of what we do, especially then, as well as it was just kind of like, the website was getting off the ground, we were figuring things out, a lot of people were kind of coming and going, and there weren't a lot of folk that were mainstays of the website that would become, kind of the names and faces I would come to recognize of all these people that are just icons on a web screen for me, because I'm all the way over on the other side of the ocean and such. But, eventually that team starts to kind of be solidified a little bit more, and both Pete and I were a part of it. Not a lot of, communication between us yet at that point, but friendly, casual. When Pete got the gig, I sent him a message and just said oh, congrats, man, couldn't happen to a better one of us, that sort of thing. But it really wasn't until the SmackDown and NXT podcasts really started coming together that Pete and I had regular interactions, where there was a moment, there was one Quizzlemania that we had done during the pandemic that sticks out to me for whatever reason. Where we all did the tag thing as one of the big tag ones, and we had to name what the other person's most attractive wrestler was. And this was a time when Pete and I weren't a team yet, and my pick comes up, and Pete over there says, I even know what Tempest is. It's how? We've never spoken to each other. And from there, like, you know, we start doing a lot more, and then the NXT Stand and Deliver 2021 show comes along.
Hell yeah.
And it's a fun show to react to anyway. It's Mania week. There's a bit of excitement in the air. It's supposed to be the big takeover of the year and all that. And what comes up on all these screens that are not new to NXT at the time, but really stuck out to us was the intangible.
Yes.
The greatest thing I think they do it sometimes now on like NXT or something. It's just like a fun little thing. But it was just the most hilarious thing until they fixed it, and then it wasn't funny
And it
anymore.
wasn't
Yeah,
funny.
no, and then they actually made it intangibles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because one was a noun and one was an adjective, and it didn't make any sense, and it was hilarious.
Like
And they
one
did it right.
person's intangibles would be like strong, heart, determination.
Aren't they the
And
Sailor
then-
Moon character?
Yeah.
And then the next person would be strength. Determined. It's like, which is it? Figure it out. And thus, of course, we're just like, oh, the intangibles. That's funny. What
That's
if we're
funny.
the intangibles? Ha, 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 ha. Wait a minute.
Wait
we can
a
sell
second.
shirts.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we came up with this little idea. You'd been running with the blowing up Ollie thing for a while at that point, going into Mania. And there were like some slight little teases there of what we were going to do, but we hadn't established the intangibles thing when that happened. That wasn't until like, you know, it grew over the kind of weeks and stuff. And then at the Backlash show, Wrestlemania Backlash, we air the LIW, you know, taking over kind of promo with the NWO music. And we blow people up, and we've got a shirt. And my one friend ordered a shirt. She's like skinniest little beanpole. She ordered a shirt in like a 5X, and it's just a dress. I was like, okay, she's a strange one anyway. But you know, it just grew into like at that point a year and a half, pretty much straight of SmackDown reviews, both in the Zoom format, and then when I showed up here a year and a bit later, having gone through all of that, the first two people to greet me were Pete and Luke after I took a wrong turn from the train station because I asked the little asshole kid in the courtyard, excuse me, which way is this thing? And he went that way. And I walked that way and went, I don't think that kid is telling the truth.
He lied to you.
Last time I trust a child.
Yeah.
I walk back. I am greeted by these two fine gentlemen. And I don't know who was more excited about my Forbidden Door debut, me or Pete. But it was,
I was
it was
pretty
really,
excited.
it was a really cool day. It was a really cool moment. It was really cool to put like a human body to all the people that I had come to know just from across a computer screen and everything. But I mean, since then, like I said, it's been podcasts, this or various other shows, essays, different bits. If I needed a sounding board of creativity, big or small, whatever, I'd go to Pete, ask him about his thoughts on this idea. Could this be tweaked? What would you think for a thumbnail? What's the proper title? All these different things that, you know, are kind of the day-to-day of what we end up doing with these things. Pete was just the one where it's like, you know what? I bet Pete would have an idea for this. And not in a Pete do it for me kind of way, but like I bet this is an ingredient. This is a recipe that's missing one thing that Pete can then just go, that's what it is.
Yes.
And now it's perfect.
It was oregano.
Yeah.
I'm the oregano of WrestleTalk.
Oregano.
Oregano.
Oregano. And that really got Courtney.
They got Courtney. She broke.
Of all things. But yeah, man, like I've been very fortunate in my time here to make a lot of very, very, very good, you know, close friends over the last 2 years. And I mean, I can pretty much say without a shadow of a doubt that, you know, Pete, you're the closest among them, you know, in the last 2 years. Even before that, when we were doing the podcast extras, RIP,
Yeah.
way back when we would just, you know, chat for a half hour before every podcast twice a week, you know, and just became friends. Pete likes Avatar. I like Avatar. Pete likes video games. I like video games. We've got tattoos, similar interests, wrestling, whatever. And it was those kind of moments of just like, even after that, we would just kind of sit there and be like, so yeah, this and that, and just chat about whatever. And that wasn't really an experience I was having with too many other people at the time, especially because I was starting this very strange job that you can't quite ever talk to a normal person about and have them totally get it. You know, whether you're happy about it, angry about it, anywhere in between, it's something that most people just can't understand. How is it a job? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. I think it's the magic factory back here, and there's no work to be done. And while that's mostly true, you know, I was able to have those conversations with Pete, who was very courteous and lended a helping hand to someone who was, you know, kind of largely new to the actual YouTube side of things, and helping with any growing pains there, which I'll forever be entirely grateful for. And yeah, it's just like, I mean, I've been here for 2 years, and like the amount of experiences that I've had with everybody in this room, let alone, you know, just Pete, like they're too numerous to name. But just being able to, as you know, recently as anything else, Pete and I and our partners going for a long weekend trip to Nottingham for Pete's birthday, and just
His actual birthday.
his actual birthday.
Yeah.
You know, and just hanging out every day and just going, getting a cocktail and hanging out, playing a board game at a board game cafe, going out for dinner, meeting up with a friend here, going and playing mini golf here, just having a whole time, and having that just be, if that's the crew, you got a good crew, you know? And as someone who's based their entire life off of vibes,
Most important thing.
Are the vibes vibing?
Yeah.
Vibes are vibing when they're vibing with Pete.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Laurie, you were there from the start of Pete coming in. What are your favorites?
Ooh, well, so me and Pete started working, like, because you came in to do some WrestleTalk stuff, but Screen Stalker was literally starting at the same point. So me and Pete spent a lot of time in a room chatting about games and movies and stuff like that.
Sure did.
There was a very deranged episode we did about Pokemon one time when they'd just done the announcement for Pokemon Sleep, and we were both losing our mind about, like, what on earth is a Pokemon Sleep? How is this going to work?
What does that mean?
We got sent by Cineworld to go to do the It thing.
I thought you were going to bring that up. Yes.
Pete being a classic Frady cat, which was, I think, like, Pete, I think we did a lot of the video game playthrough stuff, and I think you're very... You wear your feelings outwardly. And
Sure do.
we needed that for the video game stuff, because it was good to have you playing the games and just feeling every single moment of it while everyone else got to chat crap over the top of it. But yeah, going to do the It thing was, I think, so funny.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
Yeah.
The bit where they sent us into the little mirror room. They sent, so like there was this It experience for It 2 coming out, and it was like, oh, you're going to go into, you know, we've made a sort of version of Derry that you can go to, and you walk around the town, and there's like the house on where, you know, it's in the basement kind of thing, and you're like, they get you to pose for a picture out the front, and then they show you the picture, and the clown's in the back of the picture, and you're like, how? And then you go through this bit, and then you confronted with these like 3 doors, and they were just like, line up, you're going through this door. Me and Pete were stood there, and you like turned to me, and you're like, oh, I'm going through this door. And it's like this fun house set of mirrors, and we're both just walking through there, and I've got a camera, and I'm basically pointing it at you at this point, because I'm just like, something good's going to happen here.
And I've got a GoPro on me as well that's strapped to me, pointing up at my face as well. I was like, oh gosh, not great angle.
We walk all the way through, and like you're kind of like bumping into the mirrors and all this stuff, and then at the end all the lights go out, and then this image of Pennywise appears on this door, on a mirror, and you're like, oh my god, he's over there. But as that's happening, an actor has come through like a secret door and is here. And me and Pete both just lost it at this guy. It
was ridiculous.
And then I made you watch the first one as well.
Yes, you made me watch it as well.
You've done a lot of things where you've protested a lot.
Yeah.
You've done it anyway.
Funny how that works.
You're a very, very good sport.
Yes,
I
have been.
I think one of some of the crazy stuff we got away with doing with Cineworld for Screen Stalker as well. And they used to,
Starship Chopper! Starship Chopper!
Yeah.
So
That's my favorite.
Starship
I forgot about
Chopper
Starship Chopper.
they were like, they sponsored the episodes of Screen Stalker when we were doing them, and like they were like, okay, cool, can you do, we'll just say that it's sponsored by Cinema, you can get tickets, blah 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 blah, and they were like, can you do like a specific bit about a certain film? And they were like, oh, the film is Ad Astra.
Ad Astra.
And I was like, oh, what on earth are we going to do about Ad Astra? I know nothing about this film. I was like, I know, I'm going to do a sketch in which I say to Pete, I've built your starship, Pete. I'm going to send you to space. I took Pete to the park, put him in a cardboard box, and then I hit the box with a hammer. A giant, a fiend mallet.
Oh my god, it was so dumb.
It culminates with just crushing you, and you brought spare jeans which were stuffed and like stuck out the end of this cardboard box.
Those are great.
Oh god, Starship Chopper was
I don't think
so
they shifted
stupid.
any tickets. But, we had fun.
Oh
Bless
god, what a
Cineworld.
time.
Scott Peden here. We've got a bunch of chats, by the way.
God,
I might as
okay,
well,
yeah,
I've
probably
got
do
a
these then.
quick run of these. Scott Peden has been a member for 17 months in a row. Said, "Smooth Pete, so fun, so many great memories. Happy birthday, Chopper. I'm gonna miss you, bud."
Yeah, just quickly on that Smooth Pete thing, I hated that. Oh god, I'm really glad I raised money for charity, but good god, the eyebrows were.
I love that it's the one that stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, we did a lot of those in a fairly short time. There's like 4 head shavings or eyebrows or beards or whatever.
Yeah.
And none of them really have stuck the same way that Smooth Pete has.
It's so drastic.
It is. It's because you look like a
such
different person.
drastic change.
You
Andy-
look like the thing at the end of Alien Romulus.
Because Andy just looked like Andy.
Yeah.
But with a massive, like, mega mind.
He's got a big head.
But you look like a completely different person.
I do look like a different
I went back
person.
to watch it today to get a screen for the thumbnail. I was like, I did not recognize this person.
Yeah. He looks like Matt Taven a little bit, and I don't know why. I don't know what it
group
is.
chat picture for a long
It
while.
was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the WhatsApp group for a while.
This is from Brett, who says, Pete, thank you. I, like so many others, have loved watching you on WrestleTalk partsFUNknown for the last 5.5 years. You are an incredible broadcaster, a lovely bloke, and of course, the greatest exponent of wrestling rants I've ever seen. I can't be online tomorrow to view your... I can't be online tomorrow to view your leaving party live as I'm working in the office, but I sincerely hope you read this or have it read out to you on the stream. You, like everyone else at Trident, have got me through some tough, dark, depressive episodes, and I'll be forever grateful. Farewell, Turbo Jake. You will be missed, but I wish you the very best of luck. Jam that jam. The balding, brummy Brett Linforth.
Thank you very much, Brett. Appreciate that.
Spectre here says, best of luck, Pete. Hope you the best going forward. You were always amazing to watch and you will be missed. For one last time, can you give us a dance, Chopper? What was your favourite WrestleTalk storyline to be involved with, and why was it WrestleMania?
It's the WrestleMania Saga. Yeah, 100%. The other ones, it felt like I was very much a passenger for the storylines. Like, yeah, you guys got an idea. I'll just be here, part of it, whatever. But the WrestleMania Saga was something that me and Ollie like worked on together, and like I scripted like all of it pretty much, and then Ollie changed it. But then, you know, I very much felt like I had a big hand in it. Also, I was the main character, so, you know, of course it was great.
Those were the days where it felt the most like, wow, this is our job.
Yeah, right? When we're
You
doing
know?
something really stupid, it was like, this is
When the
this
whole
our
day
job.
is just a cinematic shoot.
Mhm.
Not like, well, let's prepare our wrestling opinions for our little... No, we're all just going to go and be bad actors
Yeah.
for the day.
Yeah.
You know, and
great.
doing that for like a week or whatever that was, kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
That was a real fun little piece of time there.
Sure
Except
was.
Pete is a good actor. So.
yeah.
I remember feeling really guilty on that first day because, again, much like what we were saying earlier, mine and Ollie's first inkling is to just go very silly or just to say something very silly. The first bit when Ollie's like saying goodbye to all of us, like leaving the room, and we're sort of like, you know, saying, "Hey," I left the room because I was so pumped. I was like, "Oh man, my nipples are so effing hard," and because I thought, "Oh, that'd be a funny thing to say," and then Pete was just like, "Well, now we've got to re-record because we can't censor this." And I was like, you know, it's a bit of a laugh. Then I saw the stress on you because we didn't actually have time for re-records. We had time to do one take of everything, and like me doing that one thing knocked us back and made getting everything else done that day much harder to do. And I was like, oh, sorry, I am sorry, Pete.
I've still never really learned to do multiple takes of things.
We budget for one.
We budget for one.
It's fine, is the motto, really.
It's usually.
Yeah.
Stevie said, wait, You're actually leaving?
Yes.
Aw, I'm sad. Happy birthday, I guess. But seriously, you'll be so missed. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Hannah of the NRB Discord said, "Hey Pete, thank you for all the entertainment you provided. It's sad to see you go. We have a thread on the NRB Discord to celebrate you."
Oh, I think I'm on that. I can view that. Thank you. That's awesome. We'll check that out later.
Zephyr has been a member for 36 months in a row, so 3 years. It'll be sad to see WrestleTalk without Pete, but I'm thankful he was here. All the good energy to Pete being going forward. LIW 444 life. The Mickey Chaos said, "Hi, Pete. I've been watching your whole run at WrestleTalk, and it was such a wild ride. Anyway, down to business. I previously planned to pass a music recommendation to you during my GM mode, but never got around to it. Anyway, good luck. Nothing more, the other F word."
Oh, note that down.
Curious said, "Thank you, Pete, for all the memories. Had the wonderful opportunity to meet you boys at Box Park during All In. So fortunate for that moment. Much love from Portugal."
What was the name of that thing? Sorry. I got the other F word. What was it called?
Nothing more.
Nothing more. Got you. Thank you.
It was really fun doing that Box Park thing because
Sure was.
I've spoken to a few
Really
people like after that, because obviously we knew at that time that you were going, and that like 2 weeks later it would be your last day, but we didn't really let that on to anyone.
No, we couldn't tell anyone.
So I've had people, you know, who I know and have met me there being like, "Wait, that was you all knew that Pete was going then, and you didn't say anything?" I was like, "No,
sorry," but that was a really fun show.
Yeah,
At Box Park Show at Wembley was awesome. I really enjoyed doing that.
Really good.
It was weird having that many people chant "Happy Birthday" at me, but it was really fun. It was really good. Yeah, you got me good. Introducing me as my birthday.
Because to anyone else who doesn't know who we are, we just assume it was your birthday.
Absolutely. Yeah, I bet half of those people were just like, "Oh man, it's his birthday. Awesome.
On All In
birthday. Wow, it's amazing."
Birthday.
And then it's not my birthday.
Ahmad here said, "Looks like WrestleTalk hired a guy who was responsible for contract renewals at WWE." Jokes aside, best of luck, Pete, and congrats on doing the Bloodline video. It was great.
Thank you.
Darren said, "Found you guys in 2020. I've never known WrestleTalk without you, Pete. Become a patron and brought the WWE games specifically because I enjoyed Monday Night War. Thank you, Pete, and happy birthday to the Assman."
I'm an ass man.
Your greatest contribution.
That's what that's the theme.
That's your
in this
indelible
one.
legacy.
Yeah.
That's going to be on the internet forever. Pete.
I know.
People at Greg's will know.
Will Campbell said, "Hey guys, first, thanks for the chat this morning, Ollie.
No worries.
Second, before seeing the thumbnail today, I'd forgotten about Shaved Pete, and I had to continue to forget about Shaved Pete. Yep. Anyway, thanks for the great...
Pete's not real. Shaved Pete can't hurt you.
Anyway, thanks for giving great insight and laughs, Assman. Don't worry, I won't do it again.
Thanks.
Jimmy G said, "A bittersweet day. Funny enough, Pete, I'm starting a new job too."
Congratulations.
But I wanted to say you will always be the one and only Tribal Pete, or the Tribal 3 Pete.
Tribal 3 Pete. Nice.
Love you, Pete. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Rohill said, "Pete, it was an honor to speak to you at the watch-alongs. Shame to see you go, but sometimes you know when the time is right for a new challenge. You're a genuine and good human being, wishing you nothing but the best and all the success in the world."
Thanks so much.
The Geordie bus driver, Harry, said, "Pete, thank you for everything you've done and all the enthusiasm you've brought to the team. I was watching that stream of you getting a job full-time. Love you, Pete. We will miss you and all the best in your new job."
Thanks so much.
Ben said, "Good luck with everything, Pete. Also, has Luke admitted he's making you leave because he's bad at games?"
It's the easiest way to get a win. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah. Can't lose if he's not here.
I guess Luke will win.
The two Swedish words.
Watch him lose to the computer.
He will.
Also, Pete, what is your current game of the year, or just your favorite game you've played this year, minus Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
I haven't played a lot this year. Nier Automata. So I haven't completely finished it yet, but it's really good. My friend's been bugging me to play it for years, and now I have, and it's very good.
Does anyone else want to have a sit-in?
Yeah.
Have a little
Who wants in?
Who wants in? Or do they
I'll
want
swap
to...
out.
Whitney! Whitney!
Oh, I
Whitney!
know we're all sad to see Pete go.
I didn't know if you'd been on any of these before. I thought maybe you'd want to... I'll do it later.
No,
No, we'll get the special intro for Wes.
Hey.
Is this a sponsor problem?
It is now.
Well, if you point it out, it will be.
Yeah.
Hi, Whitney.
Hi, everyone.
Sponsor or no? Contract or no? I will not bow down to any sponsor.
It's like people just do things because they get paid.
It's just really sad. All the time in the office, it's these two because they sit next to each other, and it is just references all day, every day.
So, if anyone doesn't know, this is editor Adam Whitney. This is the guy that makes Survival Series funny.
Well,
It's true. Well, mostly.
I think you guys have something to do with that. If it was just the desk and the chair and no one in there, I'm not sure I'd have much to go on.
I think you make a great episode.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
You would
You know
find a
what?
meme to put
I'd
in.
green screen my hands and be like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to sit here for 32 minutes.
That'd be a great episode. Do it for the anniversary edition.
Yeah. Whitney, I am making a mental note of this pitch.
You'd have to be the other arm, though.
With a little mask on.
For the tag team one.
Yeah.
Sock Puppet Tempest.
Yeah.
I'd be in for that. Hello,
Can I ask
Ollie.
you a question. Seeing that
Yeah.
you're both the Survival Series team is here. How's Pete in the room on Survival Series?
That's a great question. I feel like that's a reputation that has now, like, it's outlasted its truthfulness, I feel like.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Pete's reputation is that he takes the longest to do his run on Survival Series, regardless of how well he does. And I definitely feel like at a certain point that was probably true.
In the first, few, at least.
it's
I was definitely
it's
longest.
definitely not true anymore.
No.
Do you want to let them know how long one of the videos?
Yeah, we had like a new record. I don't know what the record was for someone being in the room. I think you'd said it was like the mid to late 20 minutes.
I think originally it was you.
Yep.
The actual recording of the go was about 28 minutes.
That sounds about right. That's a long
You know,
time.
that's a long take for Survival Series. You can't get a bunch done in a day if all the tries look like that. But the most I guess time before most recent Survival Series shoot, the episodes that are going out currently, I believe it's for the episode that will be airing on Friday. So stay tuned to PFK this week for another new episode of Survival Series. Also featuring returning champ SP3, who took 32 minutes.
That's
long.
That is long. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
That's been broken.
Oh my god.
45 minutes.
Oh my god! 45?
I'm not going to say who.
Wow.
But it was long.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's wild.
45 minutes?
2 to 3 attempts usually.
Wow.
Yeah, average is about 20 minutes or less.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's crazy.
If you're Sullivan, it's usually about 8 minutes.
Oh yeah, he is in and out.
Yeah.
In and out. Sullivan, he's
Well,
great.
there's two modes with Sullivan. There's two modes. It's either I have picked correctly and I've studied this exact thing in which I'm doing it all with no strikes with a perfect memory, or I'm going to try for about 5 minutes, realize I can't do it, then do bits for a minute, and then go out.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a blessing.
Either
Because
way,
sometimes
great.
you just need some bits to sprinkle throughout the episode. And Sullivan's good for that.
Yeah.
But
He's a bit machine.
yeah.
Just wanted to point out, just before Adam sat down, there was a comment that really made me laugh in the live chat, which is like, "Where's stupid Ben?"
That's his legacy now.
I don't know.
I don't know where stupid Ben
He
is.
wasn't in the office when everyone...
He might be next
door.
Oh,
He's next door.
They're probably
he's
they're
he's
shooting
doing
next
a
door.
thing.
Yeah,
And then a lot of, I'm seeing double here, 2 Petes. Oh, I'm seeing double here, 4 Petes.
Mm-hmm.
White guys with beards.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, there's a
It's the hat.
difference.
Oh, God.
There's a difference here between the two that's quite stark, I
Yeah,
think.
he does have
Expecting
hair.
my hair to be.
Yeah.
I would have done it.
Me neither.
Shell Hard said, "Hi Pete, watching PFK and WrestleTalk for the last 2 years has been so much fun and will feel like something is missing in the future videos, but good luck on the future. Could we get one more final Roman crying face?"
Oh, yeah.
Walk us through it. Pete.
Ongoing Survival Series bit. So, at
Love
Survivor
you.
Series.
Also, love you, you're the best.
Thank you very much. So it's Survivor Series. Roman Reigns has just won the WWE Championship. But then, Sheamus comes in from out of nowhere, does a bro kick, cashes in his money in the bank, and wins the WWE Championship. And Roman Reigns is very upset about it. But the shot that everyone remembers from that show is his bird's eye view, and Roman's lying in the ring, and there's confetti everywhere, and he's got his hands on the side of his head, and then he just goes as he's crying. It's perfect.
Why can't he get over as a baby?
Why can't he get over?
I just don't
Does everyone
understand.
like this guy?
Liam here said, "Happy birthday, Pete. It was amazing to see you grow in confidence and ability in front of the camera. All the best at whatever you do next. I sincerely hope that the Assman haunts you forever."
Thanks. I'll do it, I guess.
I'm an ass man.
That was the metaphor for Pete's time here. Stop doing the ass man thing. I'll do it.
He really was the butt of the jokes.
Hey.
Joke of the day from Luke Owen.
Anna J here said, I just want to say thank you, Pete. I've been watching since your first appearance on WrestleTalk, and I will cherish the time you had let me have a chat with you at the box park, and then instead of taking a picture, I was recording.
That's true, you were doing that. That's awesome,
Well,
thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. Natural Geeling said, Pete, you have been a very integral part of the WrestleTalk and partsFUNknown family. I wish you luck with everything that you do from this point forward, but this journey for everyone isn't a goodbye. It's just a see you later and good luck. We will miss you.
Thank you so much.
Orion here said, thank you, Pete. The return of Flippy Pete. Hope to see more parkour.
No.
Hardcore part.
Hardcore parkour.
Nope.
Well, there's an idea for another YouTube channel. I don't know what it would be.
That is every pitch in this company. Is like, got an idea. It's a title for a thing. I don't know what it is, but I got a title for it.
Mod Mother Jenna says, to my birthday pal. I wish I could be in the office today to share in all the memories. You've made such an impact on this company. I still don't think people understand just how much you have done, including bringing me into the job that I love so much. You've been a wonderful friend, and I wish you the best, wherever you are going. Also, is the championship going to be retired so Pete can just take it with him, since he created it?
I'm not the champion.
No, Sat is, but you,
I was gonna say,
but you
Sat's
did
the
design
champion.
the belt. You designed the belt, right?
Yeah, like I gave some guidance on what it should be. I didn't actually design it. I'm not an artist. I can't draw. You guys know that. You've seen me.
He's got 2 thumbs.
I didn't design that one either. You guys have seen me on Quizlemanias. You've seen me on telestrations on No Rolls Barred. I can't draw. You guys know that.
Anonymous here said, I found this channel when I was trying to find the debut of scripts.
That was our video. The Reacts video, yes. Scripts.
The internet led me to Pete and Ollie's reaction video, and it's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've been watching WrestleTalk content ever since. Thank you, Pete. You're truly a gem.
Thank you so much.
Those reaction videos did work.
Yeah, they must have worked. Crazy.
Ket here said, I'm going to miss you, Pete. Love listening to your wrestling opinions during the podcast. I hope you'll enjoy the next chapter of your life.
Me too.
Taze said, thank you for being unapologetically yourself. It has literally inspired me to be more confident, and I thank you. Thanks for your nails. Thanks for the pro pride flag during you wore during Quizlemania. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for everything, Pete.
Thank you.
Adam, we are running short on time, and I've got a bunch more chats to get through, but because you're sat on... you want to share any Pete memories?
No.
Are
you leaving?
That's pure. That's good.
Adam Whitney, everybody.
Adam Whitney. He does make Survival Series funny.
As Bjorn here said, to me, a nerd is someone who really cares about something very specific. As a massive nerd myself, it's been so much fun to watch you be a huge nerd about wrestling and other stuff. Best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
Zach Robinson has been a member for 39 months in a row, said, sorry to see you go, Pete, but wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Also, happy birthday. You'll always be our ass man.
I'm not going to play it, but thank you.
But I will. Jay here said, hey Pete, I just want to say thank you for being a huge part of this team. I watch Trident Media videos every single day, and it's going to be weird not seeing you on them in the future. So we can get one more Assman clip before he goes. Thank you, Pete. Well, we've still got a bit more time left on this.
We've still got 20 minutes, so...
Andrew here said, Ollie, I can't believe you fired Pete on his birthday of all days. At least he has his Greg's job to fall back on.
That's not what's happening!
I thought it was Wenzel's you were going.
It's good.
In all seriousness, though, we will miss you, Pete. Good luck for the future. I hope you didn't go easy on Luke for the last Monday Night Raw.
I absolutely did not.
Oh, no.
Absolutely did not.
Bloody did not. Stephen Costa has been a member for 28 months in a row. Said, to the man that made my name, I will miss you. What's the plan going forward? You'll be great regardless. Glad I got to meet you. So, Luke, 2K25? Ass man.
What was the question? Sorry.
It's just like, what's the plan going forward? But you don't have to tell us what you're going to.
I have another job that I will be doing, but I'm going to be making my own content on my own YouTube channel aside from that. So I'll still be making content, but very infrequently. I'm going to take a step back from being a public figure for a bit, because I think I need that.
Gregory here said, Pete, I can't thank you enough for the passion, charisma, and energy you've brought to WrestleTalk. I've loved working with you as a mod a few years back, and the Brody Lee tribute review is one of the finest podcasts the channel has ever produced.
I love that episode. It was very good.
Leon D. Musica said, "Hey everyone, I have to work, so I'll miss this love. I want to say thank you, Pete. Your attitude in everything you do is awesome and uplifting. I'm glad someone likes video game music as much as I do. Good luck to you and LIW for life."
Thank you so much. I hear that video game music's better than the music you like.
I think there's
just
a good YouTube video.
word on the street
Talks about that.
is, yeah.
RG0037 said, 37 in a row? Thank you. Thanks for all the laughs and the best of luck in your future endeavors. One of the first WrestleTalk streams I watched was you getting hired. Does this mean you could finally tell us why you're on the run from the Chinese government? Beat that P.
Who's Chinese? What was that a bit?
It's
It was in a
sponsor, wasn't it? It was in a Surfshark
yeah.
ad. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we can't tell. Pete knows what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't say.
Or it's
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
right.
yeah, you can hide from the Chinese government if you're Pete. We don't talk about what Pete did, but he knows what he did. And the whole,
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, at some point, like I think an image of Winnie the Pooh starts getting like
Yeah.
layered over
Yeah,
your
that
face,
makes sense.
which
Yeah.
feels more like is it a North Korean thing?
I don't
One
know.
of them gets like compared to Winnie the Pooh, and it bothers them a lot. It's the
Yeah.
Chinese president.
There you
There you
go.
go. That makes
Okay.
more sense.
Yeah.
The Pain Train said, "Thanks for everything, Pete. Wishing you all the best moving forward. One of my favorite memories is you and Luke unable to keep kayfabe with the Ollie Authority storyline to laugh at Retribution for 26 minutes.
Yep.
Hashtag his name is Slapjack.
His name is
Slapjack.
Slapjack. Is brilliant. Love that show.
What a great episode. Though.
What a great episode. And it was supposed to be so serious. Because that was the first episode where I joined the Ollie Authority and you were supposed to be so mad at me. And then we just couldn't keep a straight face.
It was my first one in the pandemic of doing the news as well.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I had to do the whole thing of like undressing as Mr. WrestleTalk.
Yes.
To reveal that it was me all along.
Lukewarm
and I
Luke
became
Owen.
Lukewarm Luke Owen, and I put
Yeah.
the jacket back on. Then I had to make fun of Retribution while dressed the way that I was. Heard the song was like, "You do know what you look like in this video, right?" And you're there being like, "They look so stupid."
They had smaller masks underneath their big masks.
Anonymous said, "Who's got 2 thumbs up and is going to miss Pete?" This guy. For real though, thanks for everything. When I need a pick-me-up, I'll watch your pipe bomb promo or the vid of you getting hired. You may be leaving, but you'll never be gone, since it's LIW for life.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Max said, "Pete, as this is sad you're leaving, I and I'm sure everyone else is so damn happy for you and thankful for you and everything you've given to us. Thanks for your devotion to this craft. I'll miss you, Assman. Oh, and happy birthday. Good luck, sir."
Thank you.
The field team leader said, "Hi, Pete. Let me express something from the bottom of my heart. You have been a childhood hero to me. So I want to take a moment to tell you personally that you will always be a close second to my actual favorite, Bill Goldberg." Thank you, Pete.
Very good. It's like, I've only been here for 5 years. What do you mean childhood hero? I wonder where that was going.
That happened multiple times at Box Park. People coming up to me was like, "Oh man, I watched you when I was a kid." No, and they're an adult. Like, "Oh, what do you mean?"
Yeah.
Well, somebody came up to us, they're like, "Oh, I've been watching you since like, you first started." And I was like, "Oh man, that's so great." She was like, "I've been watching you for like 8 years." And I was like, "Oh, that's so lovely." And she was like, "I passed my driving test recently." I'm like, "Oh my God." Harriet Manga Girl said, "You're the best, Pete. Thank you for all that you've done. Wishing you the very best. This is the first and last time I'll get to say this. Happy birthday, Pete, and LIW for life." Thank you, Pete.
Thank you. Astute Aberration.
Astute Aberration said, "Crush that you're leaving, Pete. You were the first person at WrestleTalk that got me watching. I grew to enjoy all of you, but you got me to stay. Best of luck in the next chapter, and thanks for all the smiles. Keep jamming that jam, and happy birthday."
Thank you so much.
Kevin, Pete's intangibles are Dance Chopper, his name is Slapjack, Smooth Pete, Pipe Bomb, Assman, Colleague Pete, Tribal Pete, Birthday Boy, the WrestleMania 39 main event Death Stare, 3 Pete, Jeff Hardy, Nikki Bella, the Golden Egg, and of course Pete do a flip.
Those are pretty good intangibles. I'll take those.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Covers it.
Yeah.
There's one in there at the start where I was like, "Oh yeah."
Sheldon Jackson said, "Best of luck in your future endeavors, Pete. Also, my favorite Pete moment is when LIW finally came together in person for the first Forbidden Door and immediately started scissoring in front of Luke."
That was a good time.
Yeah, left me out of it.
Yeah, I did.
Sure did, and we've done it again.
Yep.
Charles Berg, passion. Among many of the great qualities such as parkour, God, and being an ass man, your passion is always something that shines through. All you have done, I've never thought you were phoning it in. You'll never half-ass anything. 3 cheers for the birthday boy.
I go full ass.
Misha said, podcast, intros and outros, LIW, Pipe Bomb Saga, Monday Night War and more. So much content, so many amazing memories, so much fantastic acting, the best on the channel, so much gratuitous D&D avatar content. Wishing you nothing but nat 20s for your next adventure. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Winner loser is sad to see you go, Pete. Your TLC episodes with Sonny and Luke made me laugh way too loud in public a couple of times. Jam that jam, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Hawkman Cummins said, the news caught me off guard, so I actually cried when I found out. You're going to be so missed, Pete. Professor Dan Layton. You're going to be so missed, Professor Dan Layton. Oh, and happy birthday, Pete.
That's good.
Liam Leonard's been a member for 36 months in a row. Said, I'll miss you, Pete. Thanks for all the fun and the Patreon calls, and we'll miss you so much. Hope you have an amazing time in your next job.
Double.
Liam Leonard.
Deadlock EXE said, best wishes to you, dude. I'll miss seeing you on WrestleTalk, but hopefully I'll get to see you on more Pete repeat. Merry Christmas, Pete.
Thank you.
Anonymous said, I will miss you, Chopper, like Ollie misses CM Punk. Love you. Oh man, we could do a live reactions when you return.
Great. Yeah.
Ollie
When
can
my
cry
music
again.
hits. Yeah.
Love you, Pete, and I can't wait for you to grace my ears at work again. Thank you for all your hard work and entertaining us for years now. Chopper the Assman 5 ever. That clip should stay in the rotation.
I disagree.
I mean, it's there now on the stream deck.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get a call from my lawyer. You play it after I'm gone.
Go Ace, the Ace of Spades, said, hello, been a fan of you since 2018. In my humble opinion, all of you, especially Pete, made wrestling cool again, way before Triple H did. From the bottom of my heart, thank you everything, Pete, for everything. I'll miss your legendary rants about Vince's booking.
Thank God we don't have that anymore.
Yeah, just as wrestling gets good, like, I'm off.
Yeah, see you later, guys. I don't like it anymore.
Brett said, Pete is so awesome. So many great memories of Pete. Pete will always be our ass man. There were so many great moments with Pete on WrestleTalk. The Bloodline story is one of the best videos on here. We will miss you. One last time, happy birthday, Pete.
Thank you so much.
Major Link said, this is the first time I'm leaving a message on Pete's birthday, no less. But I found WrestleTalk a few years ago, and Pete, you have always been a part of it. Good luck in your future endeavors. Can I get a death stare one last time? Much love from Mississippi.
I don't know if I can do it again, because it was so genuine. There was so much anger fueling it.
Yeah, people think he's a good actor. No, that wasn't acting.
That was not acting.
You gotta sink.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta sink. You gotta stew in it.
Think of the chicken.
Remember, you
Cody
did
losing.
say it was your favorite match of all time.
I did say that. Lips twitching. Shut up!
The Hawkman comment said, okay, I did a silly one, now seriously. Pete, we've never spoken, but I feel like you're a friend and you are moving away. You were there in some of my highest and lowest moments and don't even know how influential you've been. Thank you, Pete, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
S. Morgan said, best wishes to you on your future, Pete. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of your content. TLC and my GM mode have been my personal favorites on all of WrestleTalk, and No Rolls Barred content during the pandemic got me through the toughest final year of medical school.
Thank you so much.
Rafael Garcia, may Turbo Jake continue to outrun Turbo Jack. An attempt to catch his second cousin once removed, Turbo Flash. May the wambulance never come because you don't need it. May the chopper always fly, and in the words of the fabulous snowman, happy birthday.
Sure, thanks.
Nate here said, thank you, Pete. Although your absence will be felt in the WrestleTalk universe, I'm sure you are going to crush whatever you're tackling next. Don't be a stranger. Happy birthday. LIW for life. Smooth Pete. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Dan said, hello, Pete. I think there isn't much more I can say that hasn't been said by the beautiful people here or by me via various outlets. I've never wished more to be in London than today. Gonna miss you big time. I hope we run into each other again. Daniel.
Thank you.
Have a big one, Pete.
Have a big one.
That's one of the clips I'm so glad made it into the memorial video. Is
It's me spitting on my drink on a Christmas special.
It's my favorite Christmas special we've ever done.
It's so chaotic.
It's our
that
most
show.
drunkest episode that we've ever done of anything.
We had a few drinks there.
But
Yeah.
you spitting that water out.
I don't even know what happened. Something just hit the back of my throat, and then suddenly I couldn't control it. Poof, off it goes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The Egg Ass Man said, thank you, Pete. There are so many memories that make me laugh from you, like the Ollie Authority, Ass Man, and of course, the Bean Street Posse.
I forgot about that.
That is what I've really forgotten about. That caught me off guard.
I think that's the best live stream
That
this
might
company's
be
ever done.
the most forgotten bit that we've ever had. Is the
Bean Street Posse.
SmackDown 2, here comes the peen.
But number one has to be the Egg Podcast. Good luck, Pete. You will be missed. The golden egg. Nick Corvello said, such a sad day for WrestleTalk. I'm going to miss Pete. My two favorite moments were Pete reading my ultra chat during his Ollie is his butler stipulation and causing Ollie to say it should never have been Penta. And Pete's exasperated shouting of his name is Slapjack. Jonathan Hedman has been a member for 36 months in a row. Said, thank you, Pete, and happy birthday. You will be missed. Remember, never eat spinach with a stranger.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Thanks.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
We have an unknown username. Please do let our moderators know they can update the sheet. Said, oh, actually, Annika here.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I missed watching wrestling with my friends until WrestleTalk. Thank you, Pete, for being there for Retribution's debut to the Bloodline era to watching Jenna versus Charmel. You will be missed, mate. LOW444.
I fell out of my chair.
Fell out of your chair laughing. Was
And
it?
That's a shoot, brother. That was right before that. I think it might have been the spear going into that made me fall out of my chair. That's a shoot. Genuinely was laughing too much.
Kevin Raw has been a member for 19 months in a row. Said, thank you, Pete, for all the content and reviews you did. Gonna miss your music taste on the Monday Night War. And yes, Persona music is hella awesome.
I agree. It's great.
Oh my god, this is
Oh my
I've just done
God.
a refresh and loads more have just come through.
Oh, God.
Pete, why are you
might-
so lovable?
I'm sorry.
Daquan has been a member for 34 months in a row. Said, happy birthday, Pete. Thanks for all the great content and all the great promos. LIW was awesome. You'll be dearly missed. LIW for life. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Will Campbell said, hey again, guys. Pete's probably my favorite bit on you here is seeing the Death Stare at Mania 39, mostly because I was doing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Going to be a bit weird not seeing you here, but good luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Krogvar said, thank you for all the content, Pete. Gonna miss you on all of these shows from the list, 3 count survival series reactions and the video essays. I'm sure this has been asked, but will you be stopping in if ever available? And as always, happy birthday.
That's a strong maybe on that one. Maybe. I don't know how the new job's going to go or if I'm going to be too tired. But maybe on like weekend stuff, if there needs to be a pay-per-view review or something, I might come by, or other stuff. We'll see. I don't know. But don't count on it.
Darby here said, ever since your debut, I felt you were my guy on the channel. From watching your Roman video 2 in a row on its debut to your WrestleMania 39 reactions to the Monday Night War, I play along with you as I watch, you will be missed. Best of luck in your new job.
Thank you.
Major Link said, first time commenting on Pete's birthday, no less.
How many times has that specifically been said on this stream?
But I found WrestleTalk a few years back, and Pete, you were there. Thanks for everything you do. Much love from a bloke from Mississippi. Can I get a Death Stare one last time? Good
I
luck.
already did it. Not doing it again.
The legit underboss said, I remember Pete as the ass man as British John Silver, aka the Pete man or Smooth Pete. So many memories. It's nice to see Pete return to his true love as Quinnell makes his return.
Thanks.
Kronos here said, thanks for all the laugh, Pete. Godspeed to you.
Thank you.
Hitnashu said, hey guys, Pete shaving his eyebrows on Quizzlemania is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I was in a really bad spot during the pandemic, but having those laughs helped a lot. Thanks, Pete. Wish you all the happiness in the world.
Thank you.
Conving JC said, my first Ultra Chat and hard to say not goodbye, but to see you later, Pete. Never forget your shade face reveal. Always brought laughs. Good luck on your next adventure. Alistair here said, I still remember the Screenstalker days you were talking about Pokemon and you did the woo-loo-loo line. And me and my partner now do it pretty much daily. Thank you for being amazing and all the best. Happy birthday, Pete.
Thank you.
Oh, we found the old picture of Pete looking like John Silver.
That's good. You want to show it to the camera? I don't think it's going to be in
it might be in
focus.
focus.
But same person.
You need to pull back a little bit. This is the same picture twice.
Yeah, that's it. It's just slightly different beard lengths.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Bobby said, I mustn't lie, when Pete joined WrestleTalk, I was as unhappy as when Luke or Laurie did. I hate change. But it didn't take long for you to endear yourself to us, though, and I will sincerely miss your presence. You are on our screens through thick and thin.
Thanks, man.
Martial arts. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I want to take the moment to thank you. So many great memories. Happy that my Veldmeister Schnaps made the highlight reel. Do I guess right now that you have time during March for 16 characters?
Probably not. No.
Jared here said, you all at WrestleTalk have helped me through so much in the dark times, but Pete and Tempest made me smile for the first time after my grandfather passed away, thanks to the NXT podcast. Love you both, love you all. Good luck, Pete, LIW for life.
Thank you.
Nate has been a member for 39 months in a row, said, thank you for the amazing content, Pete. Sorry for being the one to suggest Breeze vid punishment video. Best of luck. Slapjack rant was the best.
Yeah.
Core Dream Studio said, Pete, thank you for the amazing years of great reviews, podcast, gaming, and so much more. You are one of the best in the business. Among all of the amazing crew at WrestleTalk, thank you, Pete, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Brother Voodoo here said, any memories of the outdoor Tempest Pete video from Brooks' party to announce Vince's retirement?
Yeah, my
God,
God.
yeah.
Didn't bring that up. My
Yeah.
goodness.
That was crazy because it was just like this ripple that went through the party. So we're like, Vince is retired, Vince is retired, Vince is retired. We're like, what? What's that? What? We need to do an immediate video like right now. We're at a party. I don't know what to do. Andy, hold the camera. And then me and you did that immediate reaction video to Vince retiring, which was weird.
Mhm.
That was a really strange time. And then we had to panic to be like, Brandon, make us a thumbnail, please.
Well,
I had
okay,
to
this
message
is
him.
the whole this is the timeline of the day, right?
Sorry.
Oh God.
Sorry.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get to it.
We the timeline of the day is we all arrive at the lovely Brooke Bourgeois' birthday party, and we're there for maybe 20 minutes.
Yep.
And like we've gotten a beer, and we're kind of like we put our bags down. We're kind of just like, okay, transit's done, work's done. It's a Friday. We're letting our hair down. Sorry.
That really got in me. That really got him.
So unnecessary.
He let it down a while.
Yeah. Never came back. Yeah.
And so we're all stood there, and I just like happened to like pull out my phone, and I had like back-to-back messages from the Discord from Liam of the website with links, and I was like, well, something's happened. They're like Twitter links or whatever. So I was like, if Liam is posting to the Discord with fucking sources of shit, like something's going down. And we pull it open, and I just have my phone here. Pete's like sat right in front of me, and it's the statement that Vince put out, and I just went, oh, Pete, it's Vince. Vince is gone. And he went, what do you mean? I went, Vince has stepped down and announced his retirement. And he went, oh my God, what do we do? Because at this point, like, I don't know what the deal was, but for whatever reason, you were unavailable
I
at
was
the
at
time.
I was at my mum's.
You were at your mum's.
Terrible internet connection.
And Ollie was taking a bath.
That should have been the
Hey, you should have done the reaction in the bar.
The Big Short.
Yeah.
But we like, okay, we got to do something because like we're being stretched thin here. The team is unavailable. We got to do this. Okay, let's leave. Let's try and figure this out. And thankfully, there's like a nice courtyard in front of everything. And we're like, okay, this is like a solid neutral background. Let's stand in front of this. There's a light. Good lighting over here. Let's just do it. Let's talk for 8 minutes about Vince. And we did it, and we went back inside, and we were like, wow. Because this again was at like, oh, I don't know, probably like whenever it would have been, like, you know, 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. And so all of these things then go through, and we put the thing out. We get Brandon to make the thumbnail, and we're like, wow, well, let's drink to that asshole's downfall.
Yeah.
Let's go on with our night. Brock Lesnar's left SmackDown.
We're like, no.
What do we do now? Do we do another one? Like, is it going to be the last one? Do we wait to see if more stuff happens? And at that point, Ollie had gotten out of the bath, and he handled it from the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But it was like, this is going to end up being one of the biggest nights ever.
Yeah.
And the most available people possible are two guys standing in front of a bush at a party.
Weasley here said, you may not have always agreed, but I'm going to miss you, Pete. Your segments during the latest ad bits and the hot tag saga were some of my favorites. Good luck in your future endeavors, and always remember to dance.
I won't, but thanks.
I'm personally very scared now with you leaving. I think the role of the butt monkey of the ad reads might fall to someone else, and I'd rather not be at that table.
It's me. We've already started to make that transition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Because I don't know if it's gone out yet. The one where I try and where I'm the bounty hunter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that went
I
out.
don't know.
I don't keep track of these things.
Yeah.
Where's Alex Brew when you need him?
Manuel said, hey, Pete, good luck on your future endeavors, my friend. Thank you for all the good laughs through the years. You and Andy and his Datsun puns were my Saturday morning laughs on my hikes during the pandemic, and the look on your face after WrestleMania 39, I'll never forget. One Villa has been a member for 31 months in a row, said, been following this channel since it was Ollie and Luke. The channel is part of my everyday routine. Love you guys. Wish you the best, Pete.
Thank you.
Jim has become a member, in fact. Said, hi from California. Pete, you will be missed. Love watching you on the videos. Wishing you nothing but the best in your future endeavors, and thank you.
Thank you.
Caleb said, I was there when Luke said the boyhood dream has come true. Do you remember when you went live about Vince McMahon during Brooke's birthday party? I'll miss you, Pete. Good luck. And your beloved Q-tip.
You do indeed.
That's weird. Your beloved Q-tip. I hate that. But thanks.
Sats Vault here said, I had been watching WrestleTalk regularly for a short while when Pete got the call live on stream. I didn't really know about him then, but I remember thinking, this is so cool, and becoming an even bigger fan of the channel. Pete, you gave us so much great stuff. Please return. DJ Chillyville said, Pete, you are awesome, and I hope you and pray for your future successes with your new job and hope to see more of Pete repeat.
Thank you very much.
Jake WTW has been a member for 31 months in a row, said, I will miss seeing you on the channel, Pete. I wish you the best of luck in the future, and I know you'll knock it out of the park. Sanity Life has been a member for 36 months in a row, said, thanks, Pete, for everything. Sorry, can I just quickly, I know we're running long on time. We were at the box park, and Sanity were there because they were doing a progress skip for their tag challenges on the Monday.
Yeah.
And Axel Tischer wanted to, he was just saying hello to all of you, but came up to me specifically to thank me for being like, I just want to let you know you're my favorites. Thanks for keeping Sanity alive. I was like, oh, you're welcome, man. And then he gave me a t-shirt. I was like, you're the best. This is great. I've literally met Big Damo. He didn't say hello to me.
Yeah. For Axel Tischer as well, after we did the Survival Series bit, I went back and I needed to get a hoodie that was next to him. So I was like, oh, can you grab that hoodie for me, whatever? And he goes, oh, here you go. Oh, by the way, happy birthday. And I'm like, it's not my birthday. He was like, oh, are they ribbing you? I'm like, yeah, they sure were. He was like, oh, man, I'm sorry.
Not a real fan.
Liam version 1 said, bye, Pete. We'll really miss you now that you're leaving WrestleTalk, but I'm really looking forward to you making content on the Warcaster channel every day for the rest of time. Much love, mate.
No, that channel's dead.
DJ said, I don't always watch live, but to hear Pete was leaving, I had to drop a chat. Good luck, man. You don't know how much you've helped me raise my confidence over the years. Best of wishes to the Assman.
Thank you so much.
Big Daddy Pingu said, good riddance, you bald bugger. Seriously, though, you've done a cracking job, Pete. TLC has made me howling like a nut at work before. Good luck in everything you do. Luke, I'll send you in a CV in a week or two. Gotta let Pete leave gracefully.
Thanks. Why is this here?
I don't know, but someone has put in something that I haven't seen for ages, but a fake thumbnail that someone made, which is Pete hates beans.
Breaking news, no less.
Was that from WrestleMania?
It was.
It
I
was. That's right, because you were at a party which had loads of Heinz beans.
The beige party, where
beige
everything
party.
was bean related.
And there was a Heinz beans pizza.
Yeah.
And you were there, said it was like, I hate baked beans.
I don't like beans. I'm sorry, I don't like baked beans.
And then Brandon made that.
Yeah, he did.
The Hig says,
That's more. My God.
hey Pete, thanks for the cameo you did for me on my 40th last year. Best of luck in everything you do. Please accept this $5 donation to the JiveHouseCharity.com. Did we ever figure out what he was raising money for?
Charity.
Tyfrigator said, I've been watching Could be. I've been watching WrestleTalk since 2017, so I remember when Pete started, and I had to do a double take when I realized it's been 5 years. Pete, you still feel new to me. The best of luck, and thank you.
Thank you.
Jim, back again to say thank you, Pete. Clap, clap, clap. Ewan, the Canadian Giant, Evan, the Canadian Giant, rather, said, just went back to watch Pete fall out of his chair on Worst Match Ever. Moments like this are what make me feel sad about Pete leaving. Can't wait to see what you start next. Now, excuse me while I play Leave the Memories Alone. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Adam here said, it's you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep, that's you.
Under the table.
Yeah.
So let's see what this
Thanks.
says.
Yeah.
Congrats, Pete, on being part of my life since I got back into wrestling in 2021. I just subscribed to your personal YouTube. Hope to see you showing up on WrestleTalk from time to time.
You just subscribed?
Yeah, I don't watch the content.
I'm pretty sure you were my first subscriber on Pete Repeat.
Yeah.
All right, mate. All right, you like Monster.
I just dropped my delicious zero sugar Monster Energy.
RG said, I forgot to mention my favorite Pete moment. Surprised it hasn't been mentioned yet. I've got 2 words for you. Team Penice.
Team Penice. That was great.
That was one of the ones I wanted in the goodbye
Yeah,
video.
absolutely. I wanted that as well.
Melanox said, I'm a fusion of Pete and Tempest, hail from Toronto, born August 19th.
Nice. That's LIW right there.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
I like that.
Miguel said, thank you for helping make WrestleTalk what it is today. Gonna miss you, bud. Good luck in everything you will do. Definitely gonna keep up with Pete Repeat. You guys have got me through many dark times in my life, and I'll be forever grateful. One last time, happy birthday, Pete.
Thanks.
Deadlock here said, that was Merry Birthmas, Luke.
you did say Merry Christmas.
I did,
And
yeah.
it said Merry Birthmas.
I do apologize. I've been reading a lot of chats here.
Yeah.
Jovers here said, the live job offer was one of the most heartwarming things I've ever seen, and to now see you have so much, and to now see how much your creative influence has shaped one of my favorite sources of entertainment is wonderful. It was VPN. Valuable Pete nuance. Best of luck, all love. Dorian Lightborn, our last one to say hello. First message, and all I want to say is thank you, Pete, for everything you've done for our entertainment. You're all the reason I got back into wrestling during the pandemic, no less. Love from Turks and Gygos?
Yeah, sure.
Gygos, and one last time, happy birthday, Pete.
That's it, right?
Well, I mean,
So thank you.
the last thing is just Assman play count 7, but
I'm
I
an
made it 8.
ass man.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, everyone, I guess. This is weird. It's been awesome for 5.5 years, and I'm really sad I'm leaving. It's going to be really weird not being here and seeing all these people all the time. But if you've ever watched a video that I've been on or been responsible for or whatever, thank you, because it's been really, really special, and I'm going to miss everyone very, very dearly. But thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and I wanted to thank you, Pete, for everything that you have done. I haven't actually had a chance to share my memories of working with you. Although, you know, we talked about it a lot during this whole stream.
Yeah.
Monday Night War and TLC and Survival Series and all this sort of good jazz. But it's WrestleMania Con 2018 was when I met you in person for the first time, because you and a lot of the other website guys were there to help us out. While it was just me, Ollie and Laurie, like doing hosting stuff. And you were so awesome, and you were so like dedicated to doing that work, and you were so so super hardworking that when we were leaving, we were on the train back. My wife and I, we were talking about the fun weekend we had and everything, and we both sort of in unison just was like, Pete's great, right? Like Pete's awesome. And then I was like, yeah. He's the sort of guy that I want to get on more stuff, because I think we need people like that on the channel, so we can if we're going to broaden our horizons and bring in more people, that's the sort of person I think that we need doing stuff with us. So when we were looking to do Screen Stalker, I was like, well, Pete likes games. And I was like, and I think he's done some hosting stuff, and he's the kind of guy that I think we should bring in. And I'm so glad that you were there for MediaCon 2018. I'm so glad that you joined WrestleTalk.com and did the writing there, because having you here has genuinely made this place better, and has made our content better, and has made my life better. Not only just being easier because I know I don't have to do everything, but it's just made my life better, and because you have enriched my life with your lovely warm presence. So thank you very much, Pete. And I'm gonna miss you so much.
Thanks, Luke.
I'm really gonna miss you, bud.
Thanks, man.
Everyone give him a Pete.
Thanks, guys.
And if you haven't seen it, I do have the memoriam video. Do we want to watch it one last time?
Are we going to watch it? Okay, yeah,
let's
sure.
watch it one last time. And we won't hear it.
We won't hear it, but we can play it.
You guys can watch it one last time. Let's have some of our favorite Pete moments.
Thank you, Pete.
Not playing.
Sponsor bundle.
Hold
on.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. How long is this gonna take, Luke?
Press the button.
It's good.
Nada.
Gesundheit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we got live streaming working.
Sweet. So who's that guy?
And was wondering if you wanted to come on full time.
If you're looking for an answer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Welcome aboard, Pete.
That didn't start a rivalry! What's going on? Why can't I play this game?
After all that, you don't.
All right, Triple H.
At least can I go back to normal now? I don't want to be cool anymore.
Chop the carrots! I have! It's right there! It's chopped! I can't use Tucker! Oh!
Pete, his name is Slapjack. His name.
Because I prefer to have Braun and Joe Coffey, who are actual stars! Do you get my point, Luke? I don't have enough people! No!
Wrong era.
In wrong era.
Hey, yes, we got it!
Still wrong era.
Still wrong era.
I'm your Survival Series champion. I mean, that barely counts.
So we're just saying how great you've been over the weekend. So we'd just like to, say thanks for that.
Oh, well, no worries.
And was wondering.
Pete Quinnell, everyone.
This is weird.
Happy birthday, Pete.
Happy birthday, Pete.
Pete. No one's doing it.
Okay.
All right, we've had enough. Pete.
Thanks, guys.
Anyone else
Thanks.
has been
Anyone
off
else?
camera want to say something?
No. Go on,
Thanks
Wes.
for being here, Pete.
Thanks, man.
That's all right.
That's very sweet. That's editor Wes
Yeah.
from Control Freaks.
Pete,
the news.
And the news.
Do you want to, one last final sign off?
No.
Jam that jam, everyone.